Does Ultra Street Fighter 4 feel new enough to revitalize a 5-year-old game? The value of this update will depend on your frame of reference, but while it's almost impossible to approach the 4th revision in 5 years without a healthy amount of cynicism, this fighter's strengths are as obvious as ever. Right from the start, Street Fighter 4's had huge depth and appeal thanks to a large cast of characters bursting with style and charisma, and fighting that tests and rewards timing, precision, prediction, and reaction. Each update has buffed some characters, nerfed others, and fixed old problems while creating new ones along the way. Same goes for Ultra too.
Here goes!
The most obvious change here is the addition of 5 new characters. All but one have simply stepped over from Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and that one is essentially a Franken-clone of an existing fighter. But this crop of comparatively fresh fighters feels viable and natural next to the existing cast. Their different body types, personalities, and playstyles ensure nobody feels like a pointless addition. And who doesn't like more choices? Enough effort has been made to smooth out the obviously cut corners. DeCapra may just look like Cammy threw together a last-minute Halloween costume at the dollar store, but she's got her own feel and quite a few original techniques. Relatively original anyway. The game also throws in past incarnations of existing characters. If you had a marketing job and a calculator, this would result in an incredible number of potential matchups. Realistically though, it means a bit of additional fun screwing around and a good way to settle arguments about the best version of a particular character. Other notable differences affect the underlying systems and could be as small as the ability to stay on the ground for a split second longer after being knocked down. How big an impact they'll have on your experience will depend on how serious you are about your Street Fighter. Selecting the Double Ultra lets you use either of your chosen character's most powerful attacks rather than choosing just one, with the drawback of doing less damage. It could be a tactical decision or just a way to give yourself more options in casual play. The Red Focus attack, which lets players eat up multiple incoming hits like candy by spending a chunk of their super meter, feels like a significant change. Powering through multi-hit moves and block strings is a significant switch-up, but like regular focus attacks, it's risky and easily ignored if you're still picking up the basics of the game. It will take time to see how system tweaks like these shake out in high-level play, but anyone should be able to appreciate the little things. Being able to warm up and practice combos in training mode while waiting for an online match makes a lot of sense, and being able to quickly and easily configure your controller when you're selecting your character isn't just convenient, it's ultra convenient.
A bringer of death walks among us, and he sows his seeds of sadness across the world.
Ultra Street Fighter 4 has enough added to justify its existence, but there's some skimping going on as well. The nicest thing you can say about an out-of-place recycled dinosaur stage is that it's better than nothing. The game has definitely reached the point of diminishing returns, and this feels like the most that could be squeezed out of 4 before moving on to the next numeral. So is Ultra Street Fighter 4 a new game or not? Whether you consider it to be meaningfully different or pretty much the same old thing, the important question is whether or not it's worth playing. That one's easy to answer. The game is aging, but it's still great, and if you're already a Street Fighter fan, it's hardly a question at all.
Everyone will bow before me!